Dave Radke, and I'm the choreographer for Rent.
I'm Kathy Lutz, and I am one of the 3 producers for Rent.
My name is Robert Weidel, and I'm the director of Rent.
I was fortunate enough to see the original cast of Rent in New York when it first opened, and it really grabbed my heart, and I've been in love with the show ever since.
Well, I saw the show many years ago, and it struck a chord with me. It takes place in the early 80s, which was a very prominent time in my life. I was, it was college days, and a lot of the same characters that you see in the show were reflected in my life. I had a cousin who was a female impersonator and was one of the first people that I know that had the AIDS virus, and we lost him to the AIDS virus just a few months after we found out about it in 1987. So the show has really struck a chord for me.
I think our production really captures the heart and soul of what is Rent. I think all of Rent fans will really enjoy what we've been able to do here. This cast is extraordinary, and I think they've really taken these characters to heart, and I think everyone will really have a good time when they see this show.
But the show is not just about AIDS. My perspective is the show is about love, acceptance, and just how we should come together as a community.
I think Rent is important today. It speaks to anyone who has friends or family. In my opinion, Rent is all about the family that you build is sometimes just as important as the family that you're born into.
And it really means a lot to be doing the first production in Cincinnati of the musical Rent. We're premiering the production here, and it really means a lot because I'm doing it in a theater, a company that I love. It's near and dear to my heart, and I'm doing it with a ton of talented individuals, both on stage and off.
This has been one of the most professional, talented casts that I have ever encountered in the 35 years that I have been associated with Footlighters. Everyone came in, and this is one of those musicals that everyone knows all the words to, and loves from beginning to end.
The cast is 16 of really talented people. I mean, we had a really grueling audition process to nail it down to these 16 people, so I really think we have the best people that we could have for these roles. They've really taken the show to heart, and they've been a lot of fun to work with.
We had 92 people audition for this production, which is almost unheard of. It was a record for Footlighters to have that many people come out for one single production. We had some of the best, and I call them my Sweet 16. There are 16 people in the cast, and they are incredibly talented, incredibly powerful.
I've tried to come up with some choreography that's both sort of an homage to the Broadway choreography, and then I've incorporated my own versions of the songs too. So I've tried to put them together to come up with a production that really works here. I've worked with the cast and tried to pull a lot of the choreography out of them instead of just me teaching them the steps. I think it's really worked well for this production.
The backstage talent also, my designers, the lighting designer, the set designer, my construction crew, everybody, they're putting their heart and soul into this, just as they do every production here at Footlighters, but it seems like more so. Our band, the orchestra, they're coming to rehearsals without even being asked. And everybody seems to have a passion for this show.
People need to see this production. It's going to move you, it's going to speak to you as no other show ever will.
We are absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity to show not only to our patrons, but to the greater Cincinnati area and Kentucky how a wonderful Broadway production can be brought to a small stage in Newport, Kentucky, and give you the same impact that it did in Broadway.
The cast is amazingly talented. They have a passion for this production, as well as everybody does that is working on this production. And I think that's why you need to come to Footlighters to see it.
I've done lots of shows here at Footlighters. It's always been a really positive experience. They have a great staff here who's really professional, and they really give it their all when they do a show. I don't think you'll be disappointed with any aspect of this production.